Hi guys, this is Andy from the Car Boutique, and exciting times. Okay, for today we are introducing a product range we haven't seen on the Car Boutique before, and Autobead is a company very kindly sent me 3 of their brand new products to review and critically give unbiased feedback on, which we have a pleasure to do. So firstly, to Autobead, thank you very much. Now, Autobead have been a company that's been in existence for about 20 years, big on the continent in countries such as Germany, Switzerland, Austria, that kind of stuff, and they've been distributing products for some time in the UK, so it may be a company or a business, detailing business you're familiar with. Now, I've used their ceramic coatings, okay, and been very impressed, so I did contact them and sort of offer to do this review, and they very, very kindly sent us these products, which is fantastic. Now, the 3 we're going to be looking at, okay, are 3 of their brand new products, so we're going to be looking at the Quick Detailer, the pH neutral sort of hyper concentrated shampoo, okay, and their super brand new product, which is the interior detailer. All right, and there's not much information out on the internet on that one at the moment because it is literally brand new. So we're going to put these 3 products through their paces. Okay, now the first thing I will say is I absolutely love the packaging. I'm a great fan of white because it sort of psychologically suggests sort of cleanliness and sort of good hygiene and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I like the white. Very sturdy, thick plastic, and fantastic trigger sprays. I've noticed a few trigger sprays I've been testing recently have been very flimsy, but these are big, robust, chunky trigger sprays. So initial impressions, okay, before I've even used the product, just touching them is a positive one. So we're going to go outside, okay, we're going to use the shampoo, then we're going to use the Quick Detailer, then we're going to have a look at this brand new product, the interior detailer, all right, and see what I think. Okay, so Autobead, Quick Detailer, premium shampoo, and also their interior detailer. So let's do it. So before we start testing these Autobead products, we are going to give the wheels a good clean, and we're going to use a citrus pre-wash and snow foam. Then we can start the trial for the Autobead products on product number 1, the shampoo. So that's the vehicle citrus pre-washed and snow foam, the wheels done. We're now at the point whereby we can start testing this Autobead. Now, I'll show you in a second, but the car's still got quite a lot of dirt on, so that's going to look at the sort of cutting power of this pH neutral shampoo. Okay, so it's hyper concentrated. So I'll fill my bucket up. I've got good quality microfiber, and it says put two caps in, so that's all. That's 1. You can see it's quite a thick gel. That's 1 cap. You can sort of see how thick it is. Very thick consistency. And there's 2. Now, make sure it's all out the caps. We've got all the products in. and let's froth it up and see about the suds. Well, that just shows you half a bucket full of water, 2 tiny little caps, and all of that. So very, very good. Okay, probably one of the most concentrated ones I've used in a long time actually, and I can see why they're saying it's hyper concentrated. So that's very, very good. Right, I'm just going to take the camera off, just show you. There is still quite a lot of dirt on this vehicle, so this is going to be a good sort of good test. Yes, we like suds, yes, we're looking for that sort of lubricant feel on it, but ultimately the whole idea of the shampoo is to sort of start dissolving any remaining sort of contamination, dirt on your paint, and safely remove it. So this is going to be a good test for this product. So let's see how we get on. So we got this dirty bit of the panel here, and we've already seen that this is a super rich shampoo. The suds from 2 caps is brilliant. Okay, but what am I looking for here? What am I testing for here? So as part of the safe wash process, we've already snow foamed it and citrus pre-washed it, but as we saw, there's still quite a lot of dirt there. So I want that confidence when I'm shampooing. This has still got enough sort of concentration and to sort of encapsulate, okay, the remaining dirt, so I can then remove it off safely. All right, so I'm gonna have a go here. Okay, that has got a really nice sort of silky, thick consistency to it. All right, it's leaving plenty of product behind. Okay, so you want that, you want it to leave the product behind. And that is effortlessly taking off the remaining dirt. And like I said, it's got a nice sort of thick consistency to it. So they've obviously done a lot of research on this product because it's very, very concentrated. It's super slick when you use it, and I'm not worried here about sort of scratching my vehicle at all. So lovely, smooth. Obviously you can't see it, but feel it, but that is super smooth, leaving lots of product behind, and all that dirt's gone. Okay, now obviously we're going to be using the 2 bucket method, so all that remains for me to do now I'm happy with this product is start from the top, work my way to the bottom. So best I time warp it now. So that's it all shampooed, effortlessly removing the remaining dirt, and a lovely, I think they call it a bilberry scent, and I can still smell now, so really good. So we're going to rinse it all down, and then we're going to start to have a look at their detailing spray. So good times. So the next thing we're going to look at is the Autobead quick detailer. Now it's meant as a dedicated quick detailer, but I'm just going to do a quick test to see how good it is at a drying aid as well, because that's one of my personal requirements of a quick detailer. Okay, so I'm going to use, the bodywork is still wet, I'm going to use it in conjunction with a dedicated drying towel, and just sort of the first test of this quick detailer. We'll see how we get on. One thing I will say, the triggers on these are amazing, really good quality. Okay, so really impressed with that. Okay, so that is all the water gone. Okay, and hopefully some of them gloss enhancers, okay, will be sort of adding to that final finish as well. So that was just one part of the drying aid. So it was a drying aid, top marks. Okay, lovely bilberry smell as well, beautiful. Okay, so that's the car dried using the Autobead Quick Detailer as a drying aid, and although it doesn't sort of say on the packaging that's what it's designed for, really cracking job of that. Definitely facilitated the drying process and has left a nice gloss on the car. Definite improvement. Now, yes, my car's got more wax on it than you can shake a stick at now, okay, but it hadn't been washed for a couple of weeks, and that has done a cracking job. So if you are looking for quite a versatile quick detailer that you can use as a quick detailer that I'm going to do in a minute, but also as a drying aid that imparts, even at the drying process, a good degree of gloss, definitely consider this product. So I'm now going to go on to, as per the instructions, using it as a dedicated quick detailer. Okay, so we're now going to test the quick detailer as its advertised use. Okay, so we're going to be putting it on, okay, with a short pile microfiber. Okay, I'm going to spray directly onto the cloth. I suppose you can spray onto the panel, but I like to control my products. So I'm going to spray onto the cloth, the short pile one, and then I'm going to do a panel at a time, and then I'm going to use a nice plush sort of buffing cloth just to remove any excess and bring up that gloss. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of a slow-mo stroke sort of a time warp as well. So let's get this car looking nice and shiny. So that's us finished going around the car using the quick detailer as the product is marketed as a quick detailer. So spraying directly onto a short pile microfiber panel at a time, then removing it with a buffing towel. Okay, and this stuff clearly is packed with gloss enhancers. All right, really good finish to the car, which I'll show you in a second. Effortless to go on, effortless to come off, no grab as well. And a real winner for quick detailer, and it matches the smell of the shampoo, that bilberry scent, which I'm getting now. If only you had smell-o-vision. Okay, so I'll so really nice finish. Okay, so that's a shampoo done, that's a quick detailer done. Let's go inside and test the interior detailer. Okay, so we've come inside the TT to test the third and the newest sort of product from Autobead at the moment. Now, looked on Google, looked on their website, and I think it's that new. This might be one of the first tests of this product, so I can't really tell you that much about it, but all I can do is test it. Now, it's an interior detailer, just the same as you'd use an external detailer. So it's not sort of sold as a cleaner. It is a detailer for the inside. So you clean the inside, and just like you put a quick detailer on the outside to give it its final finish and its protection, exactly the same with this product. Okay, so it's that final stage that's going to offer you protection against UV, dust, okay, provide the anti-static finish, and also give you a nice shine as well. Okay, so I'm going to be applying it with a short pile microfiber. I'm going to spray directly onto the cloth because I don't want any overspray. Then I'm going to get another one of these and I'm going to spray it as well. Okay, we're going to see how we get on. So what I'll do is I'll just spray it. Now you can see straight away the bottles, these bottles are so well designed. Okay, the nozzles are probably some of the best nozzles I've used. All right, the misting is really, really effective. It's very controllable and it's solid. Okay, these are not the cheap ones that you can find on some detailing products. All right, these complement the packaging well. Okay, and really good. And you can see nice controllable fine mist. All right, all I'm doing, all right, is then the first thing I'm sort of noticing for you guys is it is not shiny. All right, I did not want a shiny finish on my plastic. I wanted that OEM nice matte. So I'm reapplying. Another thing I'm noticing is, wow, what a lovely smell. Oh, that is a nice smell. As you all know, I'm after that new car smell, and I'm not sure what I'm smelling, but it's very, very new car-esque, all right, which is really good. So I've applied it to that panel, nice matte finish, no streaking, no sort of wet bits that you can sometimes get with internal detailing sprays. All right, and just buff off. Effortless, and what I like is a consistent covering. All right, I've used some detailing sprays, interior detailing sprays, where it's almost wet. All right, and you can actually see it, and you're constantly trying to sort of get rid of the excess because you're conscious it's going to leave streaking. But this is just really, really, so it's actually quite volatile. It seems to sort of, you know, flash off quite quickly. I know that's weird for an interior spray to use those terms. Okay, so I'll just do the bits at the back. Now I haven't even cleaned this, and this is 2 weeks of dust, and it's definitely picking up the dust and leaving a lovely smell. That's the product applied. Lovely smell, lovely smell. And all the dust gone. It seems to the best way to describe it, it seems to charge your cloth so all the dust sticks to it. I think that's the best way I can describe it. All right, it doesn't feel like I'm wiping away the dust. It seems to be the dust just absorbing it in the cloth where the product is. So lovely, lovely, natural matte finish. Okay, and I expect quite a lot of my interior details. I'm constantly searching for one that leaves the actual plastic as it should. Matte OEM's a term a lot you use. Okay, so with matte OEM, how the manufacturer wanted the interior to look. Okay, and that is perfect coverage, so easy on, so easy off. Okay, no dust left. All right, and a lovely fresh, clean new car smell. Okay, so I'm going to finish off doing the rest of the vehicle. Autobead interior detailer, anti-static, for a factory finish, and I agree with them. Okay, it's just the job, it's just the ticket, as they say. So that is the third product tested for Autobead, and I haven't decided when I'm going to do my wrap-up video in the comfort of this car, but I'm going to give it a good clean, and then we're going to do a summary of all three. All right, but loving that, really loving that, and loving that smell as well. Okay, it's not the bilberry smell of the shampoo and the detailing, the quick detailer, and I think that's a good thing, because that might be a bit sickly on the inside. I'm not saying it's sickly, but that might be too an intense smell inside. Okay, but for an interior clean, subtle smell, okay, that's pleasant when you get in, I think they've nailed it. So top marks again to Autobead. So I'll finish this, okay, and then we're gonna have a wrap-up video and see what I think. So I thought I'd come inside the car. We're doing this like we used to do in the early days, the early videos. I used to always end up inside the car. So my fish and chips are getting cooked at the moment, so I'm going to do this one inside. So a summary of three products, okay, from Autobead. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed the videos. Okay, I'm going to do them in the order that I sort of tested them in. Now, you already know I think the packaging is really good. Okay, you get a lot of these sort of detailing products where the plastic's really thin, so it's a nice sturdy packaging. I like white, you know that, and the triggers on the quick detail and the interior detailer are good quality. They haven't skimped on trying to keep the cost down by cheap packaging and relying on the products. Okay, they've invested in their packaging and triggers as well. Okay, so that sort of gives me confidence before I even started it. So the premium shampoo, okay, it's pH neutral. All right, it's labeled as hyper concentrated, and it certainly is. Like I say, I can't recall a shampoo I'm currently using with that degree of concentration. Two tiny little caps, all right, and you saw all these suds. Okay, so a bottle like that is going to last you absolutely ages. Okay. Yeah, its smell, this bilberry scent, okay, is really nice, and you can sort of get it as you approach the car, and that's complemented or enhanced by the detailing spray as well. It's clearly sort of packed with lots of sort of lubricants as well, because even though it's you only put a little bit in, when I was applying it on the actual bodywork, I felt like I had that lubrication barrier between the pad and the paint, which is what I like. And it does what it's meant to. Too many shampoos just give you suds, and they're sort of relying on the citrus and the snow foam. This broke down the final bits of dirt, okay, and effortlessly removed it. And like I said, the remaining bits of sort of dirt, it almost felt like a gel encapsulating the dirt that I could easily wipe off. Okay, so as a sort of efficient, effective, and sort of cost-effective product relative to how concentrated it is, really good. And like I said, the smell was awesome. All right, the next one I looked at was sort of the quick detailer, sort of part of their sort of sort of marriage made in heaven, these two, because they share that same scent. I used it as a drying aid to facilitate that drying process, and you saw excellent results. Okay, and then I went round it as a dedicated detailer, sprayed onto the short pile, and then buffed it off with a buffing towel as well. Really effortless to use, easy on, easy off. Like I said, there was no sort of grabbing. Sometimes these detailing sprays, more so the sort of ceramic infused ones, have got a bit of grab when you take it off. It's not a negative thing, it's just an observation. This went on and went off really easy. And like that one, the shampoo that was sort of, my impression was it was packed with sort of lubricants. This one is clearly packed with gloss enhancers, okay, because it really did enhance that final gloss of my paintwork. Yes, I know I've got a lot of wax on my car, okay, but I noticed the difference after two weeks of dirt once I washed it, and that definitely brung it up, okay, really nicely. So and the smell, lovely smell. The third one that I had a look at, okay, was their interior detailer, and sorry for not having much information on this one. I did look on the website, I couldn't find it, so if it's not for sale, it's going on very soon. If not, it already is. So if the guys from Autobead, okay, are sort of watching this video, give us an update on that. I'm going to put a link to their website so you can go and have a look at their other products and see, and you'll find these, and hopefully this one as well. All right, now interior detailers, some people think, well, they either work or they don't. You know, what can you say about an interior detail? Aren't they all the same? Well, no, because this one proves it isn't. I use some at the moment, okay, that sort of leave a wetness residue, and then you're sort of relying on that final sort of buff to take the wet off. This one is really good. You spray onto a microfiber, apply it. It's not leaving a trail of interior detailer behind, okay, and like I said, it's almost like it charges that cloth to attract the dust in. It's not like you're pushing it off, all right, so it's getting kept in the microfiber. That might just be the natural attraction of the actual liquid itself, okay, but that's what it felt like. There was no smearing, no sort of trace left behind. And once I buffed it off, it didn't go shiny. Absolutely hate that. Okay, if you like a shiny one, shiny finish, this probably isn't the one for you. If you're after that natural OEM original finish of your interior plastic, all right, you might want to consider this, because it was really good. And to top it off, the smell was lovely. All right, it's not that, I don't think it was that bilberry smell. It was a I don't know, I think they've tried to emulate the smell of a new car. All right, it's a nice, fresh but subtle, it's not overpowering smell. All right, so
Really impressed with all three. Some people message me saying, you're impressed with all of them, the stuff you test. Well, I'm not, okay, because I've tested a few that I won't actually publish the videos, okay, because the idea is to bring to your attention good products, all right, so the ones you see are ones I value. And if there was sort of limitations or weak points of these products, as I do in all my videos, I will mention it, all right. So not all detailing brands are the same. I think these three products bring something new to the market. I'm getting that vibe from it. All right, the shampoo, it's super concentration. Okay, that detailing spray with a super gloss. Okay, and ease of use. But a lot of people say, give a top recommendation. Well, I recommend all three, genuinely. But out of all three, the one I'm going to go for, if you're pushing me, no, I'm not going to answer it. Okay, I will. It's probably the interior detailer. Love it, absolutely love it. Love the smell, love the ease, and I love the finish it gives. All right, it's so refreshing to have one that I actually really can't fault. Okay, and the main thing on this one is it just seems to disappear. It's like a really volatile liquid, it just disappears, but all the dust's gone as well. Okay, now I've got nothing wrong with the other ones I use. Okay, really good ones. Some give a more glossy shine. Okay, and some just need a bit more effort to get rid of the residue. All right, but absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Okay, and it'll be interesting to see over the next week or two how effective it is at sort of repelling that dust, okay, and that sort of anti-static result. So that's it. I'm not going to babble on too much. Hope you enjoyed the video. If Autobead aren't a company that you're familiar with, I'll leave a link. Go and check out their website. They've got a Facebook group, and I believe they've got pretty sure they've got an Instagram group as well. Check out their products. If you're going to sort of start with your introduction to Autobead, I would probably start with these two, because they're a marriage made in heaven. The shampoo, okay, and the quick detailer, both with that Burberry smell. So if you're looking for a quick wash, okay, really good, really effective. Top it up with a bit of QD, all right, leaves your car smelling lovely and super shiny, all right, and sort of give this one a go as well. Now I'm going to sort of look into Autobead a bit more. I see a lot of social media about the waxes they are using. All right, so I'm going to get one of them. I'm going to get the snow foam. In fact, I'm going to build up my sort of collection like I do with other brands that I'm sort of introduced to, and sort of look at the whole branding, okay, the whole range, sorry, right from their citrus pre-washes to the snow foams to the shampoos, the quick detailers to the fallout sprays to their citrus pre-washes to the interior cleaner, exterior cleaner, all that kind of stuff. All right, because I'm impressed with it, and I'm not going to waste my money chasing a brand that I don't think are really good. Okay, and it's another one that I'm really happy I've found, and I'm happy that I can introduce you guys to it as well. So Autobead, thank you very much. I will be ordering some new products to test as well. Okay, and enjoy the rest weekend. COVID-19 restrictions coming to an end. Keep safe though, okay, keep that social distancing. We can all get back to normal, get outside and start helping each other, cleaning each other's cars, and have some normality back in our life. So take care everyone, okay, comments below, okay, as per normal, and I'll see you around the bazaar soon.